a lot of things to talk about today. One thing in particular. So it's time for Let's Talk.
Now you've got to be kidding me.
He needs some milk.
And cookies. All right, today's Let's Talk brought to you by Old Vienna. Don't be a drag. Get you a bag of those fiery red hot riblets. And they also now have a movie theater popcorn.
How is
Literally,
that?
it is fire.
Really?
I actually have some with me. In the next break, I'm going to bring it, and you're going to try it live on the show.
You know what?
Thank you so much.
I'm so excited.
Thank you so much for bringing that up. I'm telling you, that stuff is, oh, my dear Lord. And the thing is, and real quick, I'm not a huge fan of popcorn. Just so you know. And this stuff is fire.
So that's saying something.
I eat this stuff.
Wow.
Okay? So, anyway, moving on. The main topic of the day is Whitney Houston is set to do a tour. Yes, I said it. Oh, by the way, if you didn't know, she been dead for a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
Like 80
so,
years.
So, yeah, a couple years now. And apparently, this is going to be a hologram tour. All right? It's been 8 years after her death. A Holographic Houston will embark on a European tour that starts in England on February 25th that runs through early April. And then there's U.S. dates expected to follow. All right? Apparently, one of the singer's sister-in-law says, and former manager, says now is just the right time. In the spirit of Whitney, I know we're doing all the right things right now. Okay, so my question to you is this. Would you go and see a hologram concert of Whitney Houston? Or do you think we should just let it be and let us honor her through the life that she put in her records and in her songs? Okay, so this is going to go around the room because, remember, they did the same thing with Tupac. They did the same damn thing with Tupac. But now they're thinking about doing, or they're going to do, a world tour. So, Lucas, in the booth, what you think, man?
My answer to this is another question. It is, what is there to gain from all of this?
Money.
Other than
money. Money.
I don't even know how to
That's it.
react at all. I don't know if I would go.
I don't even know what to tell you.
I guess I would think about going. It would not be the same as a normal concert. I don't see how it would be even close to what a normal concert would be. It's a hologram.
Right.
It's just gonna be like watching a music video or something like that.
Wiggity word.
I can go to YouTube and probably see a better concert.
Wiggity word.
An actual concert.
Exactly.
That's right. You said it. I couldn't agree with you more.
What are ticket prices gonna be for that?
Ooh, that is a very good question. Let me look that up. But anyway, so that's what you think. Lydia, what do you think?
This gives me a headache.
Whoa, okay.
This makes me,
Hold on, I'm going to look up this price.
This angers me on so many levels. So when they first announced this, they actually posted a picture on her official Instagram page.
Yep.
Did you see the picture?
Oh, yeah.
Who is that white lady?
I don't know.
Who is the white lady in the picture is my question. If this is, okay. I'm such a Whitney Houston fan. I think this is a disgrace because I think that it's greed. And like you said, it's about money and her estate or whoever wants to be able to make money in her death, which they already are because her records are still selling. I think some things need to be left alone. I really do. And I'm not sure how this is going to be a great experience, especially if the hologram looks like the lady that they posted on that promo on her page. If the hologram isn't actually Whitney, if they can't figure out a way to use all the footage that they have of her to make the hologram have her exact face and inflections, what the heck? You're just gonna have a lady who looks nothing like her, hologramming across the stage? I'm annoyed. I'm really, the whole concept makes me upset. And a lot of people too, I was looking in the comments on that post, a lot of people are like, no. So I'm wondering how ticket sales are going. I'm wondering if they're selling out or if they're gonna cancel in the middle. I'm hoping the best for it only because this is giving people jobs. I have a friend who's actually singing backgrounds on this tour. Shout out to Felicia Temple. I'm happy for her. It's a great gig. It's a great gig. And
Okay.
I want to see it succeed for that reason. But everything else makes me say no, no, no.
No, 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 no. Okay, so I'm seeing things from, like, oh, and obviously this is in pounds, okay? So I'm seeing like 41 pounds to as far up as, hold on, this is getting going and going and going.
Oh, yeah, he's scrolling.
I'm scrolling.
Lord.
It stopped at 75 pounds.
Can you
Okay.
convert that real quick?
Shoot, somebody convert that. I have no idea.
Right.
I don't even know how to do that. How do you convert
I think
pounds
the pound
into?
is stronger, right?
I could have
No.
sworn there is, but I don't know.
I know the
this
euro
is me
is.
talking. This is me talking. You know, I ain't a math person. What is it?
So 41 pounds is 52 US dollars.
Okay. Word.
So it's less value to
Okay.
what US money is.
Inflation, baby.
Okay.
Inflation.
And instead it goes up to like
baby.
75 or something like that.
75.
So
Like
that's
that's
gotta
as
be
far. That's as far as I could get. I mean, I'm sure. Obviously, if it goes into, I mean, U.S. numbers might be a completely different conversation.
So we're talking for US money, it's about like $50 to $100 for a ticket for this event.
I'll
Yeah.
pass.
Now, okay. All right. This is what I think. All right. What's the point of going into a room full of a bunch of other people to see a hologram of somebody who is dead? That's what I think on this. There's no point of going out there, spending all that shmoney, all your hard-earned money, to go see a hologram performance of Whitney Houston when, guess what? There's something called YouTube. Shout out to YouTube.
Right.
There's something called YouTube. You can just type in her stuff and see her live in the flesh on camera every single day. You can, everything from, all of her songs, I will always love you, to, more the man that I need, or whatever it is that song is. You know what I'm saying? You could type all those things in and see them on YouTube right there in the comfort of your own home. So why go to a place to just see a hologram of smoke and mirrors of somebody who's passed? This person's not even here. To me, this is just a really sad way of trying to make some money off of the back of a dead woman who already did enough for the music. You know what I'm saying? Yes, she died tragically. Yes, she died unexpectedly. But there's no reason for them to go, oh well, let's squeeze as much money as we can out of this situation. This situation to me is whack as hell, and I think it's really disturbing.
Me too.
Let the woman lie. Let the woman die. Let's honor her by playing her records, buying her records. You see what I'm saying? Watching her videos on YouTube and all that stuff. She's still, her company, her people can still make money off the YouTube stuff and off of her record sales. So why do tours? Like, can you imagine that?
It's embarrassing.
Imagine a world where we're going and seeing the hologram of Chuck Berry or
Right.
something like that.
Imagine-
No one wants to see that.
It makes me think of Michael Jackson. Like, are they going to try and do that next?
Oh, dear God, no, I hope not.
Dear God.
No, I ain't about that life.
God, help us.
Who wants to see that? But I could see something where it could turn into something like, I know for a fact that this is only the beginning, y'all. This is only the beginning. Wait till it turns into a situation like Black Mirror, where you're sitting there. I'm live in China. Well, not really, coronavirus. So I'm live in Australia, right? But I'm also projecting holograms in L.A., New York, Chicago, Miami simultaneously. But I'm alive. I'm live, but I'm doing my show in Sydney, Australia.
That's
Wait
cool.
for it.
That's
Wait for
cool,
it. It's
though.
only a matter of time. That makes sense?
That's different.
But when you are doing something when somebody is dead and gone, they gone. Let them go. Lucas.
So I kind of want to ask this question.
Yeah.
Would it ever be okay for this situation to happen? Like, for example, maybe someone didn't get a chance to ever see this person live. So, like, for example, for my time, I never got to see an Elvis Presley or the Beatles live. Would it be a cool thing to, like, oh, I have somewhat of a chance to go see a hologram concert of someone that I've never seen in my lifetime?
Okay. I'm going to raise my hand.
Go for it.
But no, you got to say my name because.
Pascal.
Okay. So this is what I got to say about that. This is what tribute bands are all about. This is what impersonators are all about. Now you're taking the money out of those guys too. So if there's a band that's dedicated their entire life to perfecting every single Michael Jackson move, perfecting every Elvis Presley move, every guitar lick from the Beatles. You see what I'm saying? And wearing the mop hair and all that stuff, the bowl cut haircuts and all that stuff. They dedicated their lives to do that. Now you're taking that all the way out so that you can put in holograms? Man, that's some BS, man. I mean, it turns into somebody's dedicated their life to recreating that art, that art form, that performance of that person. I mean, I have a lot of respect for those people who are out there impersonating and all that, because it's hard to dedicate. You're dedicating your life to that person. It's like, oh, whoa, Britney Spears cut off all her hair. Oh man, that means I got to cut off all my hair. Right. You know what I mean? There's some people who actually dedicate their lives to doing that,
and they make good money.
And they make really good money,
especially in Vegas.
I was gonna say, look at Vegas and LA.
Yeah,
they make a lot of money. Now, if you do all holograms, all that money, all those careers, all those jobs go
away,
gone.
Yeah, and you know what else? When you also think about it, where is it gonna end? Like I think about how computers are taking over so many jobs. You would never think that computers would take over like jobs in the music industry, and that's literally like where the technology will take us. People are only going to think of ways, okay, now we can hologram keyboard players and hologram regular singers, hologram the band. Next thing you know, ain't nobody working.
Right.
Because we can hologram everything.
Yep. And that's why I'm like, man,
creepy.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like that, and that obviously this goes deeper into like that whole AI idea of artificial intelligence taking over people's jobs, everything all the way down to a trash garbage man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Bank tellers,
cashiers,
the whole cashier. Yeah. All that stuff is kind of like, oh my God. You know, now you're going into the arts, and now you're going, okay, well now, if Luciano Pavarotti, by the way, is one of like the best opera tenors in the world, if he was to pass, you're not going to want to go see him perform a hologram. You're just going to go buy his CDs and call it a damn day. You know what I mean? If you're going to go see Ed Sheeran, you're not going to want to go see Ed Sheeran a hologram. You're going to want to see him in the flesh, because you're hoping that maybe, just maybe, he might walk out of the backstage door and shake your hand, and you get to physically meet that person. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I just think that conversation, no, I'm not about it.
Ain't nothing like the real thing, baby. I mean, the perfect song for this moment.
Ain't nothing like the real thing. Yep.
Nothing like it, y'all. Hologram, I don't know about all that.
Yep.
We're going to see, though. I'm excited interested to see how this tour unfolds, what it's like, people's clips of it. I want to see what this is like. And I want to see if they got that hologram right, because let me tell you something. That picture on her page disturbed me. I was like, what in the Whitney is this?
Yeah.
Who is that?
Yep.
Who was that?
That's not Whitney. That ain't Whitney.
At all.
Nope. You know, they just need to let her go. And every other artist that has passed, just let them go.
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.